The Human Rights Council is holding its 25th session from March 3rd to 28th, 2014 at the Palais des Nations in Geneva. A wide range of human rights issues will be addressed. On Friday, March 14th, 2014, there was also an international conference at the UN Geneva headquarters. Emergency to protect asylum seekers of Camp Liberty in Iraq.
Videotape representation and independent probe into the massacre that occurred more than 6 months ago.
The September 1st, 2013 massacre at Camp Ashraf left 52 residents killed and 7 taken hostage and led to numerous condemnations by the international community, including a December 9th, 2013 declaration by several UN independent experts on human rights.
Now, our press release issued on the 9th of December unfortunately had no follow-up. I have received no response and no communication whatever following the issuance of the press release, and for this reason I intend, together with my colleagues who signed the press release of December 2013, to issue a new press release calling on the authorities of Iraq to carry out an investigation, calling on the United Nations to ensure that an independent investigation is carried out into these deaths and into these disappearances. We owe it to the victims. This is a matter of application of international norms uniformly for all victims of human rights. It cannot be that some victims of human rights are privileged and are taken into account, whereas others are ignored. Here we have to do with a problem, what I would like to call the crime of cover-up and also the crime of silence.
Nearly 3,000 UNHCR recognized asylum seekers who were transferred from Camp Ashraf to Camp Liberty near Baghdad are in danger of further massacre. 4 rocket attacks on the camp in 2013 have left 14 residents killed and several hundred injured. What is the perspective for their protection? What are the responsibilities of the UN, US, and EU?
The human ideals which form the core of all international conventions on human rights is the goal for which we have decided to pay the price. And today I have come here to call on UN to uphold its obligations regarding these values. In recent months, at the same time of claim of moderation by Rouhani, the number of executions has reached a new record in the past 25 years. Is there any justification for silence and inaction by the international community? Why is the UN silent on the systematic violation of the rights of the residents in liberty to life? In order to prevent another humanitarian disaster, I appeal the United States, the European Union, and the United Nations to refer this case to the UN Security Council to act.
Il y a évidemment d'abord la première responsabilité majeure, énorme, insupportable.
First of all, there is a very important responsibility that we have regarding regimes like Mullah's regime, who are intolerable and we cannot expect them to change. They will never change, never. Only secularism and the role of women, as it has been underlined by Madame Rajavi, we can have some change. In one hand, on the geopolitical level, we have an axis formed from Iran, Syria, and Hezbollah, who are now representing for international community as a representation of Arab world, where they apply medieval rules in Iran and also in Iraq regarding Ashraf and Liberty Camp. These are intolerable. And in this building in the United Nations that I like, when we read Mr. Ban Ki-moon, as he reported yesterday regarding human rights violations in Iran, these must be our rules, absolute rules, to guide us. Because in Iran, women are suppressed more than ever. Human rights abuse under Rouhani has got worsened. We have had more public executions since he's in power.
Qu'est-ce que j'entends au Haut-Commissariat, au Conseil des droits de l'homme, à aujourd'hui, la 25e session depuis sa fondation en 2006? I think the situation is very dramatic. In Camp Liberty there can be another attack any moment because the Maliki regime is totally criminal. It's a mercenary regime of the mullahs. Today, Madame Rajavi formulated very clear questions. She said there must be a military presence of the UN, blue helmets, 100 blue helmets stationed in permanence in Camp Liberty just to assure security, and there should be must be a permanent mission in Camp Liberty of the High Commissioner of Human Rights, a permanent mission in Camp Liberty. That's the only way to stop